Hey there, welcome back to my channel, Big Check Energy. I'm Tiffany. Whoops, I'm shaking the table. Lord have mercy. So my name's Tiffany. I am an HR professional. I'm a notary. I'm a caregiver. I'm a bunch of different things. But one thing I don't like to be is broke. And so that's sort of what this channel is about. Just sharing information that'll be helpful to you on your notary journey or just career-wise, whatever. This is what I'm here for. Speaking of your notary journey, if you've been thinking about it or you're early on in the journey, I have a guide that's packed with helpful information. It's a few pages long. It points out ways that you can actually find businesses to make money. It talks about your Google business page. Tons of information there to help you get started. Bank accounts, all those types of things. Don't use your address when you set your business up, your home address. Don't do that. Talks about all those different things and then points you where you need to go. The guide is super inexpensive. It's only $7. And basically that $7 helps me maintain my site, different things like that. So I'm not price gouging anybody. If you're interested, the link is in the description below. Again, right now it is $7. Does that mean that it may not go up in the future? That's not what that means, but I highly suggest that you go grab a copy. I've received nothing but positive feedback on that guide. So enough about that. I wanted to hop in here and tell y'all, because I know most recently I've been saying I haven't taken a lot of appointments. I would either pass them along to a friend, or I'd pass them on to my brother, or just not take them, right? So I did take 2 recently, which works out great because it was a quick way to make $40 here, $60 there in a matter of like 20 minutes, okay? Because I don't go outside of maybe a 5-mile radius from my home. You can go further away if you want to. I just don't do it. And I don't often take loan signings that much. So just because they're more time consuming and people be getting on my nerves. So I don't take them as much, but if I see one that I'm interested in, I will take it. Also, I've been getting notifications more often for notary assignments that aren't even signings. It is for going to homes that are for sale and taking photos of each room. I haven't gotten selected for one of those yet, but I think I will take one. And if I do get one, I will be sure to come back here and tell you what that experience is like. I've also received one for an inspection, which I have not done one of those before either. So I'm curious to know about it. I know there are tons of videos out here on YouTube about it. So I'm going to look into it more so that I will be confident that I can actually complete the task and that I'm not missing something here. But other than that, I've been more active lately with my notary business again. Part of the reason why is because my company is doing a shutdown week next month. Well, no, today's June 1st, so it's this month. So we're doing a shutdown week, and if you have enough PTO and whatnot, then that time will be paid. My company is also letting you borrow from your PTO bank for next year. Now, it kind of sucks if you don't keep PTO in the bank, or if somehow it would throw off your money, maybe if you're hourly. I'm an exempt salaried employee, so I get the same thing regardless, no matter how much or how little I work during the week, as long as I work. So it's kind of throwing me off because I don't know yet if I will be paid for that week based on how my time was set up. I think I will be, because I think it's just going to take from my time for next year. But I need to look into that because, child, I got my PTO planned out through like, I think August, September right now. I'm already looking at something to do for the week of New Year's. So I'm like, what's up with my PTO? It's a way that companies can help force people to use their PTO because they actually count that money on their financial books. They have to, by law, they have to count that money. So if people don't use their PTO, then it makes them look like they're on the hook for a ton of money when they don't have to be, if people would just use it. It's a whole thing that I don't even want to get into, right? So all of that to say, I've already booked 2 trips for I'm calling it my adult spring break. So I will be on a trip the week of our forced closure. It sounds so harsh, a forced closure. I'm calling it my adult spring break, which originally I was like, I'll do nothing, but I'm going to go to the Bahamas. with 3 of my girls. And then I'm going to go do a little road trip to Chattanooga with 2 of my HR girls. We're going to go to this cute little festival. So I'm going to do that. And we're going to have a good time. Week off, I'm not sitting at the house for what? I'm already got my sitter situation lined up for my dad. I'm about to go be reckless because why not? Life is short, honey. So I'm going to go have a good time. But that being said, I am taking more appointments because it will help pad my pockets a little bit before these trips. So where sometimes I'm a little lax and I'll look at my phone and I might send a text and be like, hey, are you interested in notary services? Because I've also been getting a ton of spam calls lately to my business number, which is super annoying. So I'm taking the appointments. For these next few weeks, I am taking the appointments. When people call, I'm answering. So excited about that because I was kind of lax. I did an appointment the other day. Really nice guy. I think he was trying to get his daughter's last name changed. And so it was like 2 forms pertaining to that. He needed to go get a copy of her birth certificate. Part of it had to be signed by the mom, all these different things. But yeah, it was a really quick appointment. He was really nice, gave me a really nice tip. I like tips. Y'all make sure, if you use like PayPal for business, like I do, and people pay that way, I always check the little box that says allow tips. Make sure that's always checked. We like tips. But yeah, so things have been going pretty well. I would say with work, I'm a little busy. With my dad, I'm super busy. Child, he had me at the ER on Monday. My 3-day weekend was no more. But I'm actually posting a video about that on my other YouTube page I started. It is called The Casual Caregiver. So if you are a caregiver to a loved one or are considering being a caregiver to your loved one, then you may want to go follow that page because I'm trying to dump everything that I have experienced when it comes to benefits, when it comes to getting paid for things, increasing, food benefits, home delivered meals. I'm about to get into it all. So you may want to go follow that page if you are a caregiver or you're considering taking care of a family member. But other than that, I am here. I haven't been as present, but I'm trying to do a little better. Stuff is kind of all over the place. If there's a question you have or if there's a topic you want me to touch on, please drop a comment. I will get back to you. Sometimes I miss the notifications, but I will get back to you. And like I said, I'm just here. I'm just here. I'm trying to do well, and I'm trying to share as much information as possible. But again, my guide, my Notary Gems guide is the name. The link is in the description. It is only $7. Most of the questions that I get asked, the answers are right there in the guide. So if you're a new or new-ish notary, or you're considering becoming a notary, please check out my guide. Small tag of $7 just to kind of help me keep the site up and running and whatnot. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.